Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fit Thick with Purple 6, where the ultimate goal is to help you get in shape and look great but still keep those curves, ladies. So stay tuned for the next video. This video here is going to show you guys a delicious smoothie that you can make for breakfast that's going to fill you up and help you lose weight at the same time. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is go over each ingredient that we are going to include in this smoothie for today. What I'm going to do also is tell you guys the benefit of each product that's going into this smoothie as well. That way you can know what you are ingesting into your body, because that is important. You don't want to eat anything or drink anything and not know what it's doing for you. So first and foremost, we're going to need a blender. Now, a blender is pretty typical for the most part. What I have here is a personal blender. I like this because it's portable. I can take this on the go with me, can carry it in my bag, and still make sure that I get my smoothie blended for today. And you can purchase this at Walmart, Kmart, Target, places like that, and it's only like $20. I think I've even seen this at the grocery store as well. So this is a lot more convenient in my opinion versus going with like a bigger blender. So that's first and foremost. The second thing that we're going to include in this recipe, guys, are flax seeds. Flax seeds / chia seeds. Either one would work. Just to give you guys a little background of what flax seeds would do for you. So flax seed does include antioxidants. Antioxidants, if you don't know, is good for the skin. Antioxidants also help you with having lots of fiber. This actually includes 10 grams of fiber, and ultimately fiber is going to help you feel a lot more full versus not having fiber. Also, it has omega-3 fatty acid, which is the brain healthy food. So brain healthy foods are always going to be important. What I also have here, guys, as well is honey. Honey. Now, I live for honey, okay? So honey is something that I make sure that I include in my diet. I don't have a specific brand. However, you do want to make sure that it is 100% raw honey, just because if it's not raw honey, it is going to have certain sugars in it that are not too good for you. The purpose of having honey is to not want to consume a lot of sugar that you would normally have. So this is definitely a great alternative to sugar, but make sure that it's 100% raw honey. On top of that, honey is an anti-inflammatory, so it is good for certain health issues that you may have. On top of that, honey has those great antioxidants, just like the flax seeds, which are good for your skin, good for wrinkles and things like that. So bam, wham, thank you, ma'am. Honey is gonna go in there as well. Next, we're gonna have our avocado. So I'm gonna do a video to let you guys know how to buy avocados, because there's a lot of confusion behind that. But we're going to put this in here. So we all know that avocado is considered the good fat. The benefit behind avocado is that it has lots of potassium in it. It actually has more potassium than bananas. Bananas, we always are told to eat that because that's going to help give us energy. But guys, avocado is actually better for that versus going with a banana. On top of that, that's not the only thing. Avocado is loaded with fiber. Fiber is good for keeping us fuller throughout the day. That way we won't have many cravings. On top of that, avocado is going to help you lose weight just because you don't have that feeling of wanting to eat all day. So avocado is also a really good thing to have. Next thing we're going to include is yogurt. Yogurt is one of my favorite foods. Now, normally I would go with Greek yogurt, but in this case, I decided to go with just regular yogurt, a regular Publix brand. But for future reference, I'm going to recommend going with yogurt. I'm going to recommend going with yogurt that's Greek, just because it does have more protein. It's better for you overall. On top of that, yogurt does have a lot of calcium, which is good for your bone, and it's a healthy gut bacteria. What helps with the healthy bacteria in your stomach. So ladies, we all know it gives us those probiotics that we need. That way it can keep that vajayjay feeling and smelling good, you know. Sorry, that might be a little TMI, but it is what it is. Last, well, this is not really last, this is one of the last products. I'm gonna also include pineapple. Pineapple is definitely one of my favorite fruits. So not only do I like to add pineapple in my smoothies for the sake of it adding a great taste, but what people don't know, it is good for recovery. So let's say if you have had a long, hard workout, or on top of that, you went through an extraneous surgery, this is going to be good with helping you recover, and that's what people don't know. So it's good for that. Also loaded with nutrients, of course. Not only that, it does boost your immune system, kind of like oranges do. So it's definitely good for that. And of course, your immune system being boosted is going to prevent you from getting sick. Duh, who wants to be sick? Of course. Next thing is my water. So I'm gonna actually pour a cup of water into here. You can use milk. However, if you use milk, I would recommend using almond milk versus using regular cow milk. And I'll have a video later telling you guys why I would say that. But I prefer to use water when it comes to my shakes. It just dies down some of the extra calories. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add in a protein shake. Now, the protein I'm going to add in is going to be from Fitaffinity. If you have not looked at one of my previous videos, I am giving you guys sort of a review on Fitaffinity. But the shake really doesn't matter as far as what you use. Some shakes are better than others. Eventually, I will come with a video of the best protein shakes. But right now, I am trying Fitaffinity just to see how it makes me feel. This is the vanilla flavor. The reason why I'm adding this powder is because it is a meal replacement. So instead of you actually buying a meal, this is going to serve as your meal for the day. And this Fitaffinity actually has 20 grams of protein in it per serving, which is not bad at all, and only 120 calories. So let's go ahead and mix everything up, and then let's see what we get. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get on with the mixing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mix my water in here. Shout out to Hydromate, because this water bottle has been helping me stay consistent. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in 8 cups of water into my handy dandy little blender bottle. The next thing I want to do is I do want to go ahead and put in my shake. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do 1 scoop. That's all it requires, is just 1 healthy scoop that you put in there. You can do more if you desire more protein. The next thing I want to do is go ahead and put in my honey. Now I'm not going to measure anything, but I would say do 1 tablespoon of honey in here. Okay, so I'm just going to eyeball it. 1 tablespoon just for measuring purposes. I want to go ahead and now cut my avocado. So the way that you know an avocado is good when you buy it, like let's say if you're wanting to use it right away, you are going to want your avocado to be like a dark green color on the outside, because if it's light green, more than likely it's ripe. And when it's ripe, then it's not going to taste right. It's not ready, basically. So you still got to give that avocado some time to age itself. But if you're not planning on eating the avocado right away, then you can buy it with the light green. All right, so I went ahead and put my avocado in there. The next thing I want to do is now I'm going to go ahead and put in the pineapple. And I'm going to go ahead and do 2 things of pineapple. Like I said, this pineapple, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the rest of it. We're gonna do 3 of them. That just adds us a little extra flavor. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and put in our yogurt. So I'm gonna put in the whole cup of yogurt. The flavor really doesn't matter. I went with strawberry, but you can go with a plain yogurt. You can go with vanilla. whatever flavor works for you. So let's go ahead and get that in there. This smoothie, guys, is good for breakfast especially. That's when I mainly make these smoothies. For lunch, I normally like to do a real meal. Plus, when you do a smoothie in the morning, a smoothie kind of helps you because you're normally on the run in the morning and trying to get out the door. Last but not least, we're going to go ahead and put in our chia seeds. So if you are measuring, I would say 1 tablespoon, which is actually a good amount for the chia seeds. Let me see if I can get these babies open. But of course, like I said, I'm just going to eyeball it. I've been pouring them in here for a while, so I kind of already know how much I want. Keep in mind, this is just going to be your extra fiber. That's what the chia seeds are good for. All right, so we have everything in there in our shake. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and blend it up, and then we're going to see what the finished result looks like, guys. All right, guys, so I finally have my smoothie blended, and it's green, as you can see. So I'm going to call this my avocado smoothie just because the avocado is what took over the coloring. So an avocado smoothie, guys, this is it. I don't want to take the top off because I don't think it'll spill over. But if you can see, this is how it looks. This is a lot, guys, a whole lot. If you remember, we did 8 cups of water, but look at how much you get. So it's really like 2 servings, but keep in mind, this is your breakfast, so this is going to keep you full. And this is probably like a total of 250 calories, which is not bad for a breakfast if you are on a calorie deficit, guys. So, a little taste test. Yum! This is delicious, guys. This is so, so good. I taste every single ingredient in here. The pineapple definitely overpowers most of the ingredients that were in here, but it definitely does still give you the avocado taste. You can taste the little chia seeds, the vanilla, the yogurt, everything. And like I said, this is going to keep you full for today. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video showing you some shakes to help you with your day. Bye-bye.